from inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Splitter. Low inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball.
The 0-2.
High outside.
Ball, that's low.
Sinker. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
1-2 now. Popped up. Jimenez settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base. Because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is fouled back. Just getting started here in Toronto. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two outs.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter's maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is Toronto. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Eric Lauer. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? Digging in, Ernie Clement. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, They practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
That's out.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 5.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Rips one to right. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Toronto.
Fastball.
We move ahead to the
High
top of the
outside.
second now. Reese Hoskins digs in for the Guardians. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Gosman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Slider.
Second inning here,
Low
no
inside.
score.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite
Four-seam
get there.
fastball.
It's a foul
High outside.
ball. Stays alive.
Slider. Low
Here's the
inside.
0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in,
Four-seam
and this
fastball.
offense is going to have to
High
do something to
outside.
try to break that rhythm.
Ball
Maybe
one.
it's square around the
Slider.
bunt, step
Middle
out of the
center.
box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now.
That's out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Ball
No,
1, no
inside.
strikes. Okamoto mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Okamoto turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Sliced hard but foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double
That's a ball.
every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The lefty, the 1-0. Curveball drops in there.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
That's a ball.
Brandon Valenzuela up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Andres Jimenez on deck for the Blue Jays. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
On the ground, Rocchio flips it. One at second. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Here's Luis Arias. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Runner on the move. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This ball's chopped on the ground. There's one. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end. Back here at Rogers Center. I'll tell you what, Siggy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player. Relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Balance. Takes it in for the out. One down. George Valera now at the plate. And he dodges that fastball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Four-seam
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, but 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall.
High inside.
Kwan swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
High outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Low inside.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 3, Mayo.
Bunt attempt popped up, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Ernie Clemente.
Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it had been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Varsho in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 2-1. Now in Toronto. I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player. Relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out. You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Low outside.
Nope, that's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
4-seam fastball.
Ramirez.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
4-seam fastball.
Here's a 2-2.
High inside.
That one is upstairs.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And Here's the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo.
Low inside.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. The Guardians trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Good job to fight that one off.
Low inside.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
The bat, number 8.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside. Slider.
1-2 now.
Outside.
Bounce to the right. To Jimenez. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Bone Miller at the plate now.
High outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Middle outside.
Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Yeah, that's in for a strike.
4-seam fastball.
0-2 now.
High inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High outside.
On the ground, right side. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. Guardians lead 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Uptown swing like new jack up top. High heel got you with a view at. Always on topic. You be with the news at. Center of the conversation.
Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH.
Ball 1.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bounce back to the mound. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and now they have runners at the corners.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Brandon Valenzuela. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fouled off down the right side.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on the way. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Luis Urias. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays back now in Toronto. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. To tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one clips the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. And foul ball. Valera with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Whip number 9 for him in this. Eric Zabrowski gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the Jays, the left fielder, number 3, Miles Straw.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging on the curveball. 1 out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Vladdy at the plate now. That's ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Guerrero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. To first, might be two. Manzardo over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Low middle.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
High inside.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman,
Splitter. Low middle.
Ramirez in the box again. Takes a strike.
Middle outside.
Nasty pitch right there. 0-2.
Middle inside.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Guardians with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That smash towards center. Brings it in.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. One left for the Guardians, and our score remains 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 41.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has. Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-2. Got him looking. One up, one down.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Santander up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hoskins pushes a foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Slider.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them.
Splitter. Middle outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. The Blue Jays trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Strong has a beat on it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Lined, and that's a base hit. Santander gets it back in quickly. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position. Yeah.
Four-seam fastball.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
On the ground to first. Base hit! And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. Tyler Rogers takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Oh, the throw is wild. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Sinker. Low outside.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the 0-1. And fouled off.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Andres Jimenez, and there's one down. This one in the air right field. And there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Addison Barger. He represents the go-ahead run.
Ball, that's outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swings and he breaks his bat. That is the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a
Jays,
new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Seam fastball. High inside. Sweeper. Middle
The
inside.
0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Circle change.
The 0-2.
Middle outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
High outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball.
The 1-2.
Outside.
Got him. 1 away. Ramirez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Foul ball.
Curveball. Low inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
High inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sweeper.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side of the 8th. Guardians 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th. Ernie Clement digs in now. That misses. Ball 1. In the air to left center. That gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
On the ground to third. Nice stop. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Tap foul at the plate. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Herron getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Popped up. Infield fly called
Infield fly
there.
rule, batter's out.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Katsuma Okamoto.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Pickoff move to second. Clement back in on a dive. Runner edges away a second. Double steal. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Here comes the skipper out of the... So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Cade Smith.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Jays with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Low outside.
Strike 2.
Sinker. Low inside.
And they'll do it again.
Overhand curve.
Here's the 0-2.
Low outside.
No, inside.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Low outside.
Way inside, and that hit
Got
him.
him right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Chase DeLauder, the next to hit.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Overhand
The
curve.
0-2.
Low outside.
And ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Stays alive.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Ball.
Sinker.
Crowd locked in right
Low
now.
inside.
1-run game here in the 9th. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Nope. Ball 1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Overhand
1-run
curve.
game here in the top
Low
of the
outside.
9th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Sinker.
At the plate, Daniel Schneemann. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Low middle.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Sinker. Low inside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That clips the zone. Strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a foul out of play. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. One out man at first. Now here is Luis Urias. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He represents the winning run. Fought off foul. Blue Jays down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Late swing, foul to the left.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Addison.
So they're down to their final out. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field, DeLauder under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.